Hey folks, Dad here with Elevation Diecast Racing. Happy Friday. Here is all the fun and excitement happening outside right now. But here inside the racing facility, 62 degrees, White Lightning Raceway is staged and ready. We're going to take a couple of Johnny Lightning vans. I have been working with these. If you have seen in a previous live broadcast, we rolled these and I think they got a little faster. So for Friday Night Lightning, let's roll these Johnnies down the track. Of course, I gotta hit the right button. Hope everybody's having a good weekend and had a good week. It certainly has been a long one for me. Wow, those vans are cruising 2170. That is just, wow, 5 thousandths off the record. That's pretty remarkable. So just in comparison, we're going to send them down Mile High Raceway. Why not, right? And just see what they do there. So, when these vans arrived, I can tell you, this one ran a 215-ish, and this one ran a 210, 211. So that's on Mile High. Let's see what they do now. Oh, I better grab the right remote. Wow. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's pretty good. So we'll switch lanes, 2058 and then 9,000 speed. Wow. Pretty remarkable. They've come a long way since day one. So tonight's episode is brought to you by Redline Salvage Inc. If you have not checked out some of the racing, he's got a track called the Texas Giant, and we're certainly looking forward to the next race to come from Redline Salvage Inc. But when I got back from Michigan, I had a box in my mailbox that he had sent along, and quite a few castings were in there, and we certainly appreciate all of those Johnny Lightnings. Of course, I have displayed here the ones that were rubber tire. These are going to go in the collection here. Love the Wonder Wagon. Studebaker. Very sharp truck. You gotta love the Studebaker. So big shout out to Sean over at Redline Salvage Inc. We're sending along some goodies from the Johnny Lightning, and sent me a Chevelle Hot Wheels. We'll take a look at him at a later date, and I believe this is an Auto World. Very cool. He will definitely be going in my collection. I'm going to be looking to restore some of these, like this Duster. Another Topper. His wheel is a little loose, so we'll be working with him in the weeks and months to come. So this one though, Studebaker, I do have another one in the ranks. He's sitting right there at number 24. So we'll run him. These have all been treated. I don't know what kind of speed they got now. They've been sitting a couple of days. So we're going to take a look at these and see what might have some speed. Look at that Eldorado. He's a sleeper. That is one I think I'm going to redo. attempt to restore it. I'm going to practice on a couple of other ones before I tackle this one. But this one is, man, this one's so sharp. So sharp. Some toppers. Very cool. Very cool castings. Hairy hauler. I like this little beetle. He's cool. Really cool. Another hairy hauler here. Marcus, my Johnny Lightning guru, told me these are hard to find. I never even knew they were out there. Let's just roll a couple of dragsters here and see if we got any speed for Friday Night Lightning. Haven't run the Johnnies in a while, so here we go. 2245. Let's switch them. Wow. 2240. All right, he's going to move on. Next up, we're going to roll that big rig and the Volkswagen. Wow, Volkswagen got out, stayed out, and put out the big rig. Definitely got to do a little bit of work to some of these, but man, they're all rolling, and they're all rolling pretty straight. These toppers, pretty temperamental with their axles. They're pretty thin, so they always need adjusting, not always, but, quite frequently, honestly, but very cool. Very cool. So 2262. I don't know. I'm gonna try and roll a couple of these hairy haulers down at the same time. Let's see if they can take it. Oh yeah, they do. 231 though. I'll eventually take these apart and do extensive cleaning on each one of them. Wow, that was way faster. That's cool. He wasn't like that before, so 227. We're going to run that one more time because that was nowhere near as fast as the other one. So let's see. Huh. Interesting. Well, I think they might be rubbing. Yeah, they could be touching down there. Let's roll this one just solo and kind of see what happens. I bet he might go a little faster. Two, 278. Okay. So this guy, really cool. Such a neat casting. We'll put him over here, and let's grab the El Dorado. Grab the El Dorado, and what is this? Looks like a monster. Well, let's see what happens. Look at that El Dorado take off. Ooh, 2226. That's a competitive time. Let's see what he rolls down Mile High. That's actually pretty interesting. Sleeper indeed. Let's see what happens. Ah, you joker. All right. Wow, 2108. Not bad. All right, next we'll take this old Hawaiian against the Blue Max. We'll give them a warm-up down Mile High, and then we'll send them to the White Lightning. Pretty good race. 2-3 to 2-4. Let's see what they do on the White Lightning. And they seem to run really smooth. So I believe the Hawaiian's going to move on. We'll switch him, though. 2247 is the time to beat. Oh, does he do it? 2247. And not a bigger beat, I can tell you that. So 2247 and a greater than 4 thousandths beat. Wow, he got him. Hands down. 2230, time's improving. He'll move on. All right, let's take a look at the El Camino and the Studebaker champ. Good race. Studebaker 2253 to 27. 2253. I guess I'm used to going live because I haven't been pausing as much. 2240. That'll move him on. Hope you guys don't mind hanging out. I'm just rolling cars on a snowy Friday night. Let's take a look at this Wonder Wagon. Really dig this car. Probably my favorite. Oh, we sent them down the wrong lane again. Huh. Ooh, 2091. Let's go. 2091. Let's see what he gets over here. 2085. Definitely digging that. And now, if you remember a couple weeks ago, or as we started this series when we installed the white track, this one was in the top tier. And he fell out terribly. He was on his way down. So I gave him a once over and, you know, took him to see the new mechanic. Let's see what he's doing today, because I think he's gotten better. Wow. 2070 says, "Oh my Lanta son." And some of you might remember that Incredible Hulk Dodge Ram was not doing all that well. He was a hopper, and I didn't do nothing to the wheels but treat him. And he's gotten faster. 2209, a really good time on White Lightning Raceway. And of course, how can we forget about the Monte Carlos? I believe Isaiah's race team is on the outside and Dad's race team is on the inside. Let's see what they're doing this week. Dad's race team, a car length ahead, 2212. Not bad at all. Okay, so just to give an idea of the time we're looking for, top tier times will be gauged by this Pontiac Firebird. He's rolling a 2197. And further on down the lineup, pretty much my gatekeeper as far as times are going to be concerned is the X-Men Camaro. 2227. Not a bad time. I think it's been a while since we've been through the ranks, so you just never know. Just for the knowledge of it, we're going to run this number 17 ranked Escalade against that Camaro we just ran, just to see what it's doing. Oh yeah, there's yeah. Okay, well there's a reason he's where he's at. So 12 from 40, that's a pretty significant beat. And the Camaro just gets pulled away on. 2204, Escalade getting quite faster. So 2223. And to get into the ranks, into the top tier, you need sub 220. So that'll be kind of our gauge. Let's see. Ooh, that's a gap. 2247. Let's see a couple of old school toppers. What's that Eldorado got? Gap City. 2227. Not too bad. All right, let's see if it's even close with the Hawaiian Dragster and the Studebaker Champ. Oh, it is close. We'll switch lanes. 2237 to 48. 2237 is the time to beat. Wow. 2217. Oh boy. That Hawaiian done woke up. Let's run him down here solo just to see what's up. Yeah, 2236. He'll have to get put over to the side here. He might make it in the ladder end there. Let's look at these two. Judging by the times we've seen already by these two cars, I'm going to say they both get in to the rank for sure. Whether one will get into the top tier remains to be seen. What a great race. 10,000 beat. They made both get in. I don't know. So 2204 and a 10,000 beat by the truck. Let's see what they do over here on Mile High. Truck all day. Oh my Lanta, son. Does the truck continue that trend, switching lanes? No, he does not. 2210 to 16. So it seems like these Johnnies like the elevated track a little better. But they run smoother on White Lightning because of the narrow track. And, you know, that's pretty much why I got it. 2210 to 16. Advantage. The Wonder Wagon. And the truck looks a little crooked there. Let's see if we can straighten him up. Okay. Truck gets him. All right, 2204. So the winner of this race with the Dodge Ram and the Monte Carlo will take on that Hawaiian funny car. Wow, good race. 2213 to 2209. The Monte Carlo, where did he come from all of a sudden? Well, it seems like both of these cars got some act right under the hood. They'll be competing for sure to get into the rank, but that Monte Carlo just won't be denied. Let's see how that Eldorado does on the outside lane. Looks like he does just fine. 2229. 2229 is the time to beat. Look at him go. 2221, very good. Monte Carlo against the Hawaiian funny car. Let's see it. Monte Carlo just on a tear. 221's pretty respectable time. And it puts the Hawaiian to bed. 2207. Wowzer. Just in case you want to see it, it's the Studebaker taking on the Dodge Ram. Dodge Ram, half a car length, 24 to 39. Switching lanes. Dodge Ram by a whole truck length. That'll do it for the Studebaker. And back to the Dodge truck and the Wonder Wagon. Dodge truck. 2201. All right, both these cars are getting faster. We'll give them one shot at the gatekeeper to the top tier. Not even close. 99 to 23. Much closer race, but 05 does not beat a 99. Okay, we seen him earlier. It's the white Escalade. Where does... Oh yeah, what a race. Escalade only by a 1,000th. And that is usually an indicator he'll win in this lane, but that's not always the case. I can't explain why that is. It just is what it is. But in this case, it remains 2201. Escalade stays at number 17. Let's see what he does against that Super Sweet Scale Cameo. Ooh, close race, but the truck got him. Wow, he's running a 2195 now. What? Cameo needs to beat a greater than 6,000 beat and a 2195. Wow, does not do it. And the Cameo will slide down to the spot number 19 in the overall rank. All right, let's check out these two. We got the Hoopty Eldorado, which is a sleeper because he's a roller, taking on that pretty well improved Monte Carlo. I can't really put that to words just yet. He's rolling really well, as you can see, 2210 to 15. I gotta tell you though, for that Eldorado to make the trip from Texas and to be running this well, that's pretty remarkable. 2210 and a 5,000 speed. Wow, running strong. 06 to 18. All right, and to wrap it up for this week, winner of this one will face the Monty, which will face the lineup. Looks like the Wonder Wagon making breadcrumb trails. 2115 is the time to beat. Wonder Wagon all day long. 2202, let's get him into the lineup. That is, of course, if he can get past that Monte Carlo. Oh, yeah, he does. 2201 to 07. 2201 is the time to beat. Can the Monte Carlo pull off the upset? Oh, very close, but not close enough. That Monte Carlo definitely going to get his shot throughout the week. For right now, it's all about that Wonder Wagon. Let's see if he can beat the Cameo. Oh, he cannot. 07 to 09, maybe switching lanes. 2207 is the time to beat. Oh, he will not get him. Oh, my Lanta. All right, next is the Wolverine Mustang. You remember him from that tremendous 4-pack. Oh, the Wonder Wagon's gonna get him. 05 to 12. Mustang needs an 05 and greater than 7,000 beat. Will not get it done, and the Wonder Wagon finds himself number 20 overall in the Johnny Lightning class. So that's going to do it for this week's edition of Friday Night Lightning. Again, big thank you to Sean over at Redline Salvage Inc. for sending these along. These two fell out of the rank today, obviously, with a couple getting in. Next week, we will be taking a look at another one, courtesy of the DXP Racing Complex in Tennessee. We'll be looking at the third 1933 Willys Gasser for Terry Langdon Davies. That'll be the third one in that colorway. Anxious to see what he's got under the hood there, because the other two are ranked, if I am not mistaken already. And then we'll get into the 66 Buick GS 340. Looking forward to see what that casting might produce for speed. Super stoked about getting the truck back into the ranks. The Wonder Wagon placing. We'll take a look at these guys next week and see what they bring. Nothing getting into the top tier this week. However, I am going to leave you with the new cut rate movers time. We'll send them a couple times down Mile High Raceway, and then we will send them down White Lightning. Ooh, 2063. And stay tuned, because after this, I'm going to go live with a few cars. I'll probably be live when this one airs, because it's still snowing and I want to race. 2058. Oh, my Lanta. He might be, you might see him rolling in the top tier with that kind of speed. Lots of things going to happen when I go live. So I'm going to let this populate, I think. Give it a few minutes, because that's all it will really take to upload. That just sounds so good going down the track. 218. Pretty good. Pretty good. .2187, that is magnificent, rolling in that other lane. So, from all of us over here at Elevation Diecast Racing, if your Johnny Lightning isn't fast, I suggest you get a Hot Wheels case. Put Johnny Lightning insignia all over it. Fill it up, because they sure do look good on the shelf. Have a great weekend.